And welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved on Expert Mode on the FTOG server. So, been doing a little bit of work since last time. Got a system planned out for more IC2 power. The next step after this will be the reactor, but I don't plan on doing that just yet. We do need to do it so we can get onto doing applied energistics too, because it takes some of the stuff from there to make the controllers. But right now we're not going to worry about that. That's going to be a whole different system we're going to work on. We got some other stuff to do in the meantime, but we're still working towards the Ender IO conduits, making it so it's easier for us to make and possibly automating it. We'll have to see how things are going. So yeah, anyway, quick catch up. I've almost got the Infinity Bee. I think I have like 2 mutations left to do to get the Infinity Bee. I'm kind of chasing my tail with it because it's only like a 10% chance to get the Silicone Bee. And then it's Silicone and Excited, which I already have, and then to get the Infinity Bee, and then we have the Infinity Bee, and then we gotta wait for some power cores so we can do Gendustry here soon. Other than that, I've been playing around with the trees, as you can see. 1 talls still, but let's see, do we have any extras? Let's grab one of these, and I'll show you guys what I got going on with these guys. I'm actually quite impressed with these for what I've been doing or trying to do with these trees. Saplings are average, which I am setting up to change these to high. It's either high or higher, but the mature rate is faster, the height is larger. I don't know if I want to go largest. I don't know how much charcoal we're going to be using. Girth is 1x1, which is what I want. The yield lowest, we need to change this yet. The sappiness is high, which I just got today. That means that we'll get a lot more biomass fuel, I believe is what it is, from these saplings, and that's what I wanted. I want a lot of saplings, and I want a lot of biomass from them. And these also have a chance to drop. Nope, these will not drop apples. Okay. I think they have a possibility to drop apples, but it looks like the active is no apples. So we probably won't get any apples out of these, but you never know. Anyway, so these guys are going nuts over here. They're growing all over the place, which is good. I'm loving it. Take that ring off. But what I want to do is I want to work on, I don't want saplings. Keep them. You need them. I will come get some in a bit. What I want to work on is the IC2 power. And I played around yesterday in a creative world for about 5-6 hours trying to figure out IC2 Steam. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. There is little to no information about IC2 Steam. I have it figured out to a point. Unfortunately, that I don't believe I can achieve that point at this time. We will see, however, how these trees work out. If these trees work out to where we get what we want, what I want out of them, we may switch over to Steam. But right now, it's unachievable. The settings for it and everything, you have to have 4 liquid heat exchangers. The fluid heat generators. You have to have 4 of these and they take up a lot of ethanol, and that's what we're running is ethanol. I believe that's what we get the highest with, or no, Billcraft fuel I think is what we get the highest with, but we're not going to run around grabbing oil to make that. We're just going to use ethanol. It's a really simple process. We just have to build it up real quick. But we are still going to use these heat generators, but we're going to use them on a, I think it's called a Stirling. Let's see. I gotta find it again. Yeah, I think it was the Stirling generator is what I was using. And we have to heat this up. Yeah, we heat this up to make fuel, I believe. I have got to look at it again. But then we use the kinetic generator to produce our power too. So there it is, the Stirling kinetic generator. So we heat this up and it makes kinetic energy, and we take the kinetic generator, wherever it is. Yep, there it is. Then we'll take the kinetic generator and get EU from that. I was getting about 50 EU a tick, I believe, from that. So we're doing a little more than what we're doing over there. So anyways, let's jump in. We got to do a complete workaround down here, a rework down here on how this whole system works, because we need to come through our fermenting system first. So, but we also need to pull off from down here, which I think I can still get to work right. All right, anyway. So the first thing we need to do is get our fermenter going. And I think I'm just going to pull this back from here as far as the water goes, because we're just going to use water for now. Once we get the bees more established and get stuff moving around with the bees, we'll start using honey on this instead of the water. Okay, so we need a couple of things for the fermenter to start off with. We need mulch and I gotta remember now. Hold on. I had this all planned out yesterday. Alright, so this is what we're going to be using, the ethanol, and we get it from the biomass. The biomass, okay, so we're going to use fertilizer and the saplings, okay. And since we're not going to worry too much about the speed at which this goes, we're going to use this auto workbench. And we're simply going to grab the sand from here. Let's fly up here real quick. We're going to use the sand from here and the apatite from here. And we're going to make the fertilizer. And see, it's slow, but it doesn't use a whole lot of fertilizer. And then we can also pump that fertilizer into here later on, once I get the system working better. So for right now, we can take this transfer node. Actually, I need a saw real quick. Make some covers. Alright. So we'll take our transfer node and we will pull the apatite down. Take your ring off, please. because you're sucking in all my stuff. You want to go grab the filter pipes, please? We might need those. Alright, so that's going to fill up with the apatite. And then the sand will do the same thing. We'll just pull all of it and bring it down here as well. But we'll get the sand from here. That's why we need to pass it through this system. So, yeah, I need that in a different spot. Maybe filter pipe. It should look like a bunch of different colored pipe. The transfer pipe. How many do we have left? I'm gonna need a couple. I think I want to reroute this differently. Okay, that'll be plenty. Bring them down to me, please. Okay, so and I gotta think how I'm gonna power these as well. I think I've got to pull that around. Give them to me, please. Okay, so I gotta think. You want to go grab the filters. I think we need some filters as well. They're orange, reddish orange squares with like, looks like glass in the middle. I know I've got 2 or 3 of them up there. Looks like he got out. Alright. But we need, somebody needs to sleep. I guess I'll sleep. How many do we have? So we'll put sand and apatite in. Then we need fertilizer in here, saplings in here. Yeah, fertilizers and saplings in here. But I think I can run that below ground. So let's go here. Oh look, more apatite. Nope, that's perfectly fine. I'll clear them. You just put them in the crafting grid and it clears them. Okay. You want to grab some stone as well and bring it back with you. I'm gathering ores while I'm down here and I need to fill in these holes. Okay, so we were going here. Oh, missed it by 1. Okay. Yay. Hey, you want to take the stone and fill in these holes in the floor down here? Merry Christmas back at ya. Alright, so we're going to reroute this. So we need a filter pipe here. Now on that filter, no, not just yet. I need to clear some of this inventory space. Don't need that. Get rid of that and that. That for now. Alright. So we need in here, like I said, we need fertilizer. We need saplings. Alright, so we'll grab our filter, open it up, and we'll put saplings and fertilizer in here. So then on the white side, top side, we'll put the item filter in. And that'll tell, wait, that's an inverted filter. We don't want the inverted filter, we want a regular filter. Let's do that again. Fertilizer and saplings. So then we'll go to this pipe and put it in there. Ooh, you know what? I don't think I grabbed any liquid transfer pipes. You want to go grab some liquid transfers? Gopher, gopher, gopher. Nothing I can think of right now. You're the assistant. Alright, so we got everything coming through here. The saplings and fertilizer will come into here. And we'll have the fertilizer. I think we'll just bring that there. And it'll put output. Oh, here, let's just do this. This isn't going to be that big a deal. Grab our cover. Now, once I get the Ender IO going, all this will be so much simpler. Let's see. Okay. So then we set it to where this side, this is the input side, so nothing will come back up into here or try to come back up into here. So then we need the still. And since we're going to be running yes, I need 3 of them. Because we're going to put a buffer tank here. You want to make some real quick then? Ooh, how are we going to do this? Because this is in the way now. Okay, so we got the fermenter going into here for the buffer, and then we'll have the 2 stills. So it'll come from here and it'll feed into here, and then both stills will feed into this one to go into the tank. And then from here we'll go over into the IC2 machines. We'll pipe it over to the IC2 machines. I just need those fluids. You get those LV wire connectors still? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna need those when you get back as well. What's in there? Oh, the wood. Okay, so we don't need anything else, just those coming through there. So, drop down here. We can actually just bring that piping through this corner here. Sorry if the episode's a little derpy today. I'm had all this in mind on how I wanted to set it up yesterday, and then I come to record it today, and it's like drawing a blank. So, yeah, I think that'll work. So now we got to work out how we're going to do this system, which I think we'll plug in right here. So we'll put a filter pipe there, coming up, get a piece of sand. So there again on the white, since we just have sand coming through this system, it'll come up here to the auto workbench, and then this, I think, will kick around so you know what, if I just bring this up one and put that there, and then put some covers in there. I can pipe everything back over to the other side. Like so. So then that goes back into the system. Like so. Thank you. So that we can take those other pipes down. Except now I need to get out. Walked over one what? I have them in my hand right now. Alright, so that should be the system. Oh. So all we need to do is get the fertilizer going now. Which... Get your sleeping bag handy. You want to sleep real quick so we don't have anybody fall in the hole up here and ruin our day. Are you kidding me? I'm out of transfer pipes. Alright, let's go get some transfer pipes. You have a friend out here underneath your villagers. See, I went for my own gopher that time. Alright, so then we'll set that one like that. I believe that's set right. I got him. I did my own gopher in this time. So, put our appetite back in here with one in the middle. And then we can grab the sand. And he'll start making that for us. We'll throw that in there already, and then we'll double check everything, make sure it's working right. Link our power in. Yep, look at the biomass go. Oh, I need to switch you for input, maybe. Oh, no. Noob moment. Rapier. Alright, so output, we need to go up. I don't like these tanks sometimes. Okay, now you're going in. You're a pain in the butt. So then if I do that, are you guys going to fill up? You're going to start filling up. Okay, so that's our buffer tank, because I think we're going to get a lot of biomass from these saplings. Yeah, we got a lot of biomass. And see, we've only used one fertilizer so far. Except these aren't coming out. Okay. Oh, I need to put that filter pipe down here. There we go. And maybe it'll start coming through. I always have a hard time remembering the setup for the piping. There we go. Okay, so we got a full tank. Almost a full tank there, and then that's going. And then we're coming out through here. Yep. Now we might actually add, as fast as we're going, we might be able to add another still in. Another still or two in, because that's a lot of biomass that we have already compared to what we got going on. So we might actually, with these saplings, we might actually be able to do the steam. It just depends on how fast we can get these stills going. They don't seem to be running on quite full power, but alright. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. I'm gonna get the IC2 machine set up for that power, and we will be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and I went ahead and ran the piping over here from down there. We seem to be backed up over there. I'll have to go check that in a second. Alright, so we need to put down these fluid heat generators. And we want to make sure that the little copper square in the middle is actually facing the inside. Like so. And these should start filling up here in a second. We'll probably have to go put some speed upgrades in downstairs to get everything over here a little bit quicker. Okay, so here we go. So we already got 8,000 millibuckets over here. And we'll probably get some more here in just a moment. But then we're going to take this Stirling kinetic generator and we're going to put it right in the middle. And we need, I forgot, we need to make a couple of things yet. Because we need to pump water in here. Why are you eating zombie brains? That's not good for you, man. Okay. Trying to think how I want to redo this now. Because I forgot that it takes water. We're going to have to take this down a little bit. Will you do the honors, please? Oh, I don't have any more transfer pipes. Thank you. Do you think you can make a world interaction upgrade real quick? And I don't have any fluid transfer. Okay, I do have fluid transfer. Do you think you can handle that really quick? I mean, like, really, really quick? Otherwise, I'll make it. Okay, we're gonna have to put... Get on there, come on. Alright, so with this Stirling generator, the Stirling kinetic generator, you have to pump water into it, and then it pumps hot water out of it. So then we need to get a couple more machines. So I tell you what, let me show you how the rest of this goes. So we're going to take this kinetic generator. Now you see that how it's got that silver or that gray circle in the middle. If we shift right click, it's going to flip the machine around, and now we got our power output coming this way. Awesome, great. You got any buckets on you? Okay, hold on. Let me clean this out real quick, and I will give you this one. As soon as I put that dirt down. Alright, it's on the wall. You want to go grab me another bucket of water, please? And all we have to do after this is make a nullifier. Ooh. We have to make 3 nullifiers and the exchanger. Ooh. For every one of these from my testing, for every one of these that you put on, you have to put a nullifier on with it. Thought you were gonna go get water. Is there 2 buckets on the wall now? Because what happens is you heat the water, and when you heat the water, you get... It should start as soon as I put... Ooh, I don't want that. Let's disconnect that side, disconnect that side. Alright, so as soon as I break this block here, we should be getting water into here. And then we're making 72 EU a tick, which is phenomenal. But it stopped because we are full of IC2 hot water. And I have not found a use for this or any reason to keep this IC2 hot water. Yeah, there's no use for this hot water, so that I have found so far. If there is, if you guys know use for this hot water, let me know, and I will not void this out. I will stop voiding this out. But we have 3 heat exchangers on this, which are currently all full. And then that is full. So those are starting up again. That is full. And that is full. So we might have to put some more stills in here to keep up with the supply issue, but we're going to get 72 EU a tick. Now what we need to make is a nullifier, which I think we have the invar. Raw, you want to throw in enough tin for 6 gears, so that's 24 tin. And that's easy enough, that's glass. Make the... I need to eat. I need to clean out my inventory. Crafting crazy. Yes, 24. We shouldn't need that anymore. Leave that in there. Inventory management here. Won't need that. Oh, no, we will need that. Don't need that or that. Alright, that's clean enough. After I eat. Alright, so we are making servos, which is 6 iron, 6 glass. We got the 6 glass, or the 6 iron. And then got iron plates here. The buckets. How much lava do we have left? Oh, we have plenty. And then the invar, thought we had plenty of invar left. Didn't we have some bunch of invar left over? I got 1 block of invar. Oh, we're gonna have to make some invar. That's gonna take a minute to make. Actually, isn't there an invar blend? 2 iron to nickel. Iron, nickel. Now we got plenty of invar. Okay, I'm gonna throw this blend back in here. 6. Alright, so servos go there. Invars go there. So then all you need to do is put the 10 gears on both middle sides to get the nullifiers. And then we need one more machine. Actually, I want to go look at something real quick. Get off of NEI, thank you. I was thinking, for some reason, okay, never mind. What's with the sapphires? Oh, the water? Yeah, what did I tell you about doing stuff, placing stuff in the world? Okay, just keep that in mind. For those of you who don't know, placing stuff in the world like that, after a certain point, it starts giving you frame rate issues. Actually it's a server issue. They still count as entities in the world, so it would be like taking a diamond chest full of complete stacks of stuff, 64 items in a complete diamond chest, and breaking it open on the server. It will dump the TPS on the server if you have a bunch of them sitting out there. So it's always good to keep those to a minimum. Alright, the fluid just you don't like that. Okay, fluid ejector upgrades. We need to make that. It's going to take a minute to make this. So I tell you what, guys, we will be right back. We'll get these made up real quick. So hang tight. Alright, we're back. So, very crafty. Crafty. Alright, so we're going to put our nullifiers here, and then we'll configure them. That one can't go like that. There we go. So the back will be our that's the top. There we go. And then our side and that side. Okay. Then we're going to put the fluid distributor right here. Now the blue side is the one that we want facing down. So if we shift right click on top, it should be facing down. Now if we click it open, we shouldn't see anything. Ooh, maybe we need to make an ejector for this. Because that should be pulling distribute, yep. That should be pulling out of there. And I got lucky, by the way, by picking that up that way. You go sit up there for now. Yeah, it's not pulling out. It worked in the test world. All I do is put that up there. I didn't put any... Yeah, fluid ejector upgrade. So we're going to have to make that again real quick. Oh, we got to make more copper. coils because we need another motor. Ooh, okay. This will be easier this time. Let's see. 2K, only 2. So put that in there. Give it. And then copper, we want extruding. And I'll just make that real quick. Except it's going to take a minute to make this copper. Oh. All this stuff just to make this system work. Because right now water's coming in. So we got plenty of water, but we're stopped up with the hot water. And it should pull out through here. And why it's not pulling out, I don't know. Let me make sure. Okay, that side's green. Oh, see, that's why. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so now if we open that, you're still not pulling out. Why are you not pulling out? Green, 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 green. Huh. Where are we at on this? Okay. So we need two of these. That and that fluid ejector upgrade. I just made a bunch of these, so I remember how to make this. So if we go here, now we're up in there. Okay. You have a nullifier, don't you? Yes, you. Okay, that seems to be working faster than what it was before. Nope, but I got it. Because this one you have to put off to the side since you can't, or facing this way. Nope, that'll work. Let's see, blue is bottom. So then it's this one's input. So now, we should be making plenty. Let me grab this. Put that there, and then we need to wrench it again. Okay, the way you know that these kinetic machines are working is you'll get this lightning bolt on the other side. So we're making 72 EU a tick. And then we'll just put this guy here. And it's going to drain it all out because our guy here is filling up. So we should be able to fully power this guy. Look at that. Yep, I'll look at that in a minute. I gotta do some tinkering with that system anyways. Yep, we are making plenty of power. Yep, I think we're going to make plenty of power if we throw in the charcoal with the system. So if we turn everything on, which I need to set up an auto feeder for these, we should have more than enough power to automate that. Looks like it's just enough. Yep, just enough to make the stone dust. Alright, so electrical steel is next. We will be setting up a system, or we will hopefully be setting the rest of the system up next time to get the Ender IO conduits, and we can just I'll probably move this over to here somewhere to where I can automate it better into a system with Ender IO to make the centrifuge or the Ender IO conduits. So that should be that. I just want to look. Okay, so to make the actual power ducts, we need to get some steel going again, because it's going to take refined iron, which is steel. And then that's that, and then this is the resonant ones with lithium dust. Okay, but yeah, all of this doesn't look too bad. What's the ender fluid? Resonant, hardened lithium. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. To get the ender fluid will move stuff a lot faster. But we're getting the item ducts, which are the warp ones, which is taking enderium. So we'll get that set up as well. Get that set back up as well. We'll get the item conduit set up, and then we will work on the remote awareness upgrades, which is not that bad. We get our panel. That's probably the worst part, the sentient ender. Yep. Oh, we gotta do this distillation part. We did all this system, built that up for power, just to power this, so we can get the dust. Everything else is easy. This is the hardest part of the whole system, is powering that. But anyways, guys, that's been an episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We should be able to actually set up a system, probably do that on stream, of doing biogas for our jetpacks, so we don't have to run clear back to town to fill up on jet fuel anymore. But anyways, guys, if you're new to the channel, new to the series, hit that big red subscribe button so you can see some more. If you like what you've seen in this episode, hit that big thumbs up button so you can show some support, show some love for us. And as always, guys, any comments or questions, please leave them in the down below. Until then, guys, we'll see you next time.